Hello, everybody. Hi. I haven't done one of these in a long time. And I'm going to wait just a bit to let people get in and settle down and do their thing. Hello, Julie, Emily, the Puppeteer Clown. Let's see. Toonheads, hello. Davin Bingle, hello. Hello there. The Puppeteer Clown, hello. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's been doing well. It's been a situation where I myself kind of disappeared for a little while, and everyone was like, ugh. So we're going to talk about that. And you guys sent in questions today. Hi, Jules. That I will be answering. And then we'll be talking about some stuff that's coming up, which I'm really excited about. And kind of what's next, because that's always been the big question for people, is like, what's next, right? For Bird Call. And to me, it's like the little show that could. That's always difficult to kind of be positive about all the time. So, yeah. Let's see. You might not be able to tell. Oh, it's Olivia. Hi, Olivia. How have you been? She's a sweetheart. I love Olivia. What was I saying? I just lost my train of thought because I was excited to see Olivia on here. It's been so long. Yeah, with everything going on, because I still work with Disney. And now I am at the Festival of the Lion King as a puppeteer. And I just always taught that show. I taught the puppetry in it. And when we came back, I was put into the show because I was working with the cruise lines, and cruises weren't happening during COVID times, right? So that is where I've mainly been. And then I was working on another show called 9 Years to Neptune in Salt Lake City. I was working there. I feel like we've done lives before, but, people would ask that question, like, what show were you working on that was not Bird Call? And I'd be like, well, it's 9 Years to Neptune. So that was something with Tyler Campbell, who actually does Bird Call. I play Speck. Little Speck back here. He was with me. It was his first TV show, which was really cool, so I got to be there with him for that. Like being on a set that has money, unlike Bird Call has money right now. Because we need money, guys. So if you can find some, just send it to us. So we can make all this amazing content for you. So share this live with your friends, and I know some of you guys sent in questions, so I will answer those. And if you have any in the comments afterwards, after this list of questions, we can go from there. And then we've done it before, we'll do like a little trivia thing, where I will I'll ask some Bird Call questions. So for the next hour, we'll answer the questions, we'll talk about what's coming up, and we will answer questions. I'll do it all. This is a great prologue, right? So first, let's talk about what's happening. Let's talk about what's happening, right? The podcast. So the podcast disappeared for a while, right? We did 4 episodes that were out, and then we disappeared. Ugh. So we did have some changes that we needed to do and fix and work on. There was a bit of kerfuffle with recording that happened. So with that, it took a little longer to get things together. Everything's written, and pretty much the meat of all these episodes, they're completed until a certain point, and then you have to kind of get the cast back together and do that again. So that's been difficult. So I'm happy to announce that on Wednesday, August 10th, we will have two podcast episodes come out the same day, and they're kind of like a little two-parter. It's still the storyline. If you've not listened, what's going on in the podcast world right now with the characters, there is a mob boss who is pretending to be Foul Al, named Al Capone, and he's known for cutting phone lines and doing mob things, doing illegal stuff. That's always the best. So this next episode is called Bingo's Beach Party Bash, which I know we promoted and then we had to cancel it because of a situation with recording. And then the next episode is called The Shocking Truth. So look for Bingo's Beach Party Bash and The Shocking Truth, August 10th. And then we will continue weekly putting out the episodes. And after that episode, so kind of how it's going to work, we never really talked about this when they were released. The idea behind it is that there is 2 episodes that are scripted that come out like weekly, although in this situation we're putting out 2. And then the third will be a Squawk Back episode, which is the performers talking about what we do. And we'll get to interview people who've worked on the show, performers, and so, of course, that's, got to schedule all that. And then I think every 2 Sundays, is that how it goes? Then there's the shorts on Sundays with Mr. Magpie called A Brief Discussion, where he just sits down and talks to one of the birdies. And those are about 5 to 10 minutes. They're very short. So they're meant to just be silly. So that's fun. Yes, Beach Blanket Bingo. Exactly. That's the joke. Jules got it. Julie got it. And I would love to actually talk to Julie. We'll talk later. Because we're interviewing puppeteers who've done and still do Bird Call. Julie is still, she's like, we call them feet peeps in the musical, because Julie was some of the birdie's legs and arms and stuff. But there was a whole team of the puppeteers that we were like, they're our feet peeps. So it was a cute name. We should have got shirts made. Let's see what else. Oh, so we have the website is all updated and kind of up to snuff with what we wanted. And I was kind of working at it a little, just very intensely. So while we took away time from the podcast, I was like, great, I can update the website. So that was really great. And it now has all the pages are still kind of the same, but feet peeps forever. So with the website, you can navigate it a little easier. So when you log in, there's the homepage, has our new Bird Call logo, and there's some fun new things on the site that take you to other links, right? So you can enter the website, or you can check out the store, which is run by Zazzle. And Zazzle's always doing these great sales or coupon codes and stuff like that. So definitely, if you do go to purchase any Bird Call merch, always check, and it'll be in red. It'll say 30% off shirts or something like that. And we're gonna have more shirts coming and designs and stuff like that. We just want to make sure that it coincides with, as we're releasing things, that the merch is out, but nothing is being put out. Does that make any sense? And then we do have a newsletter that is being put together that will be put out monthly, and that'll start in September. So if you want to be part of that, where you guys can learn about what our upcoming stuff is, podcast episodes or videos or what we're working on, maybe a little highlight of one of our performers, go to birdcallradio.com and look for the newsletter tab and sign up. It's very simple. You just give your name, your email, and your email is never shared with anyone. It's completely safe and private for our website, and then you can, be part of it. So that'll be fun. And as we go along, we'll probably check. You should get a confirmation email to confirm that it's really yours. And if anything, because it's a new thing for us. So just, be patient with us. We also have a Giphy channel. It's the place where you can get little GIFs or GIFs, however you say it. And there are a bunch of new ones on there as of now. And we've had over 76 million views and uses of our Bird Call GIFs. So that's really cool. So let's get those views on YouTube too. And you can also go to our website and check out the BuzzFeed bird call quiz to figure out which bird you are. So after this live stream, go figure out what birdie you are, and then tag us and let us know who you got. That would be fun. I got bingo one day, and I thought, wow, it's like I play that guy or something. And then let's see. Here's some fun things to announce. We will be we kind of announced it before, and then we had to kind of take a step back when COVID hit in 2020. So there is a book called Merry Bright Light Season, and it is I can actually show you. You know what? I'll show you some artwork if I have it here in my desk of nonsense. I do. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, perfect. It's called Merry Bright Light Season, and it takes place at Christmas time. And here is this is an original, like, I don't know if you can see that with the lighting. There we go. This is kind of the opening page. You can see Wally and Harriet there enjoying the Christmas carolers. And I think my favorite is Luckle is like, screw that, shut up. So that's some of the art for the Bird Call book. And that art was done by Ernie Hernandez, who has been a puppeteer with Bird Call. He was a feet peep, like with Julie. Let's see if I can show you one more. I'll show you one. Do you want to see one more picture? Yeah, they do. Okay. You guys are just this audience, right? COVID really taught us that audiences are sacred. Oh, here we go. Here is a scene where Luckle has got his scarf on because it's chilly outside and all the birds are fighting in the yard. What are they fighting about? So that story, Merry Bright Light Season, that kind of goes back to the beginning of Bird Call, where when we first met to kind of, let's see, so I yelled, yeah, at the same time you did. Thank you. Something that's really cool about that book, there are very specific episodes that I wrote with the team that we originally started with about who the characters are, what important stories are there to tell, what in connection with the human world, holidays, birthdays. Like, we came up with all that stuff at this one meeting, and I was always so excited about it. Halloween was never really something we were like, ooh, let's what do the birds think Halloween is? They kind of gravitate toward that concept, and I think that's pretty funny. So I kind of enjoyed that. And with Christmas for the birds, we thought, well, usually they majority of them fly south for the winter, right? So we thought it might be cool if the birds they can't migrate and they're stuck on Jaybird Street. And I think one of the questions we've gotten before is kind of like with the birds not understanding the human world. What we kind of tend to make very evident is that these characters exist, where they do, but they do kind of, they exist in their own little playing field in the sense of they know what's out there in the world and other connections and stuff. But there could be another flock of birds somewhere else that believe a different sort of thing, right? So it's not like a religion thing, but that's kind of the correlation of that. So some birds might know what Christmas is and some might not, right? Because we get that, where they're like, well, this bird seemed to know what Christmas was. You're like, well, yeah, but like Luckle has always migrated, so he does his own thing. So that's what that book is, and it's all rhyming, which is really fun. And last year we did the Merry Bright Light celebration parade, where the birds are in the giant Christmas tree, and we, for the first time, got to sing the original song from that episode. So that book is being finalized. The art was by Ernie Hernandez. The coloring was by Jen Himes, who also has puppeteered with us, and it's beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful, beautiful artwork. So if you've seen any Bird Call art on our page, 9 times out of 10 it's those two. So they're fantastic. Go check them out if you find them on Instagram as well. The other thing that I'm going to tell you guys is we're putting out, it's called a visual collection, where it's a book of pretty much from start to present with Bird Call. So you'll get to see a lot of behind the scenes pictures, a lot of making of things that never happened, characters that never made it, those kind of things. So definitely check that out when we announce when it's being released. But it's being worked on, and I'm really excited. So just you wait, right? Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to make sure I fix that. And last two things I'm going to announce is there are 2 Bird Call videos coming out next month. One is called Hot Air, and the other one is called Spaced Out. And we shot those last year. Let's see. Oh, this sounds great. Oh, thanks, guys. Julie and Luke. Luke Gertis, everybody's in the chat. Mr. Chicker himself. The new boss, right? Yes. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So Hot Air is a short that we shot for a Coney Island film festival. And Spaced Out was for a New York The Tank film festival, puppetry festival they were doing digitally. So I am awesome. Luke just found out he's cast in the show. Yeah, we'll cast you in, Mr. Chicker. I think it'll be great. Everybody asked Luke what he thought of the Fast and Furious ride at Universal Studios. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh, rough. So those 2 shorts will be coming out next month, and I'm really excited for everybody to see it. They've been seen elsewhere, but those are a lot of fun to do. Yeah, I agree. Cool. So those are some of the big things that we're working on, and there's more videos coming. There's also, like I said, a big stack of scripts that we're working on that we'll start shooting here soon. It's just kind of easier. So we're located in Florida, and there's stuff that we want to do outdoors. Trying to film in Florida outdoors is next to impossible because it's just so hot and so gross, right? And also with the puppets, how they're held together and stuff like that, you have to kind of be a little more cautious of that, because of the barge glue that we used or any sort of materials. You don't want to get them bleached out in the sun, those kind of things. So feet go out the window. So we have more things. There's one that we talked about before called Bird Call BC. It's where the birds think about how their prehistoric dinosaur ancestors were. It's their version of that. So I'm excited about that. And then let's see. Oops. Ooh, did I mess something up? Okay. Sorry. And let's see. Did a mascot job in Florida a few years back literally suck? Yeah. It really does. But I won't get into that here about that kind of stuff. So we have a Bird Call BC coming out that we'll be pushing. We're going to start doing a lot of new songs, which I'm working with Glenn Longacre with in the future. He is the one who composed a lot of the music for the musical. Glenn's really great because I would write the song and I'd plunk it out, or I'd just kind of sing it to him in an MP3 or WAV file and send it to him, and he's amazing. So looking forward to that. I'm working at a music festival associated with a band together, Pittsburgh, so I came as soon as I could. Oh, cool. That's very cool. Hello, Xavier. Welcome. So cool. So let's get to these questions. And I know people are going to want to see that dodo, so just hang tight, all right? Because he's pretty cool, I guess. Let's see. First question. Can we see Luckle? That's really funny. You will see him. This is from the Bird Call fan page. It says, "Hi Calvin, I can't be on the stream tonight, but I hope you're doing well. You're awesome." That's very sweet. Thank you. This one is, sorry, they're like pulled up on my computer to make it easier for me to see. Where has Frances been? Feel like we don't see her anymore. Franny, who's played by Kelsey Brady, Kelsey is now currently playing Crow T. Robot in Mr. Science Theater, and she played it for the tour, played the role, and she took it on, and she plays Emily Marsh's character, Emily Connors. She plays a version of Crow for her. So Joel and Jonah still have their Crow and Tom Servo bots but Kelsey is another version of Crow with them, and it's fun to see how they're kind of branching out, almost like a multiverse type of thing in the show, and it's the perfect show for it because they make fun of stuff like that. So Kelsey's been very busy. She worked on Blippi's Treehouse. I also worked on that as well with her, and that was a treat. That was fantastic. Everybody was so welcoming and so nice to do that show, and it was funny because she was playing a purple bird, so we were like, typecasting. So I did get to work on that with her, or not with her. She was doing something else, and then I came in, so we missed each other. So Kelsey's been a little busy. So if you don't see a lot of Franny and stuff, it's not because we got rid of her. Because someone did ask that. They're like, did you get rid of Frances? Really? No. Just appreciate the other characters. They're great too, right? So she's still around. Tell us about your writing process, please, and thank you. Well, that's very polite. My writing process is very... I think it's more so kind of as you go, based off of the story we're trying to tell. So if it's something like the musical, where I was taking episodes that existed and putting them together and stacking these songs into it to kind of make it work, you have to kind of sit and play that out visually. 9 times out of 10, I am directing the episode as well as writing it and performing in it. So when I'm writing it, I know what I want the layout to be, how many puppeteers it should take to make it work, like all that kind of stuff. So I don't really sit down and say, this is my process, but I know I will go in and get a blank page on the computer and write just bullet points. Like, this happens, and somehow this happens, and this happens. Because these things happen, it all leads to this, right? So you have to make sure and have a beginning, middle, and end for it to make sense. So that's definitely a big part of, as I'm putting it together, you have to learn to also be okay to cut things. I know some people that work on things like, no, but it's such a great bit. You're like, yeah, it is, but it's too long now, or it doesn't make sense, or it made sense in the old draft, and don't hold on to something. So people would say to me, they'd be like, I like that you're okay to kill your baby, and I was like, what the hell does that mean? That just means that the show's your baby, but you're okay to hack away at it. And I'm like, that is a very interesting way of saying that. So it's true, though. There's been characters that we were like, okay, and they're going to be in it, and then they just kind of faded out. So that's kind of my writing process. I hope that answers your question. Why isn't there episodes on streaming? Well, that usually takes money and somebody to pick us up, so that's a big deal. So yeah, that's why. Because if we were streaming, then we would have episodes for you, obviously. Any favorite Bird Call podcast episodes, new and old? Oh, that's a good question. I really, really enjoyed Scott Hune playing Aaron Heron, character we've never seen. He's only been vocalized in the podcast. It was the election episode where they're electing an eagle for the White House, or the fledgling White House, and he ends up drinking this drink called Berry Buzz Blast that ends up having way too much alcohol content in it, and he kind of gets a little tipsy, and nobody really understands why. And then you start hearing the commercials for the Berry Buzz Blast. Oh, it's pretty much fermented, so I really do enjoy that. But the great thing about that is everything is scripted up until the point when he starts giving the results. And Scott Hune sat in front of the microphone, and we just fed him states, and we fed him states to riff on and rhyme and just be stupid with, and he did it extremely well. So I really love that. He was really funny in that. We would, we'd say, oh, say this one, say yeah, something like that. And so that was probably one of my favorites, but I mean, newer ones, I guess it would have to be one of the most recent ones where Fallow gets arrested because they think he's a mob boss. And that was pretty funny because it plays into I'm sure maybe you've seen it. It's this guy named Charles Doza who was arrested for being for them thinking he was a mob boss. So that was really funny, I thought. That was one of my new favorite ones. What is another question? Will there be a contest for Bird Call fans for will there be a cosplay contest for Bird Call fans? A cosplay contest. So I'm learning all about like these cons and stuff like that. It's just really interesting. We were supposed to be at Dragon Con this year. I don't think it's going to work out, unfortunately, with schedules and stuff. So, darn it. But we might do something digitally. So, but cosplay, that is the cosplay where the people dress up. Okay. I like this question. Will there be a cosplay contest for Bird Call fans soon? That's interesting. I've never thought about that before. I'm going to write that down. Cosplay contest. Because we did have some people like send in, like for Halloween, somebody went as Luckle and Speck, and I was like, that's freaking cute. I was just like, that's adorable. Allie Goolsby. Oh my god. Hi, Allie. So, yeah, more on that later. That's kind of cool. I never thought about that before. This question says, will there be Bird Call plushies in the near future? I would love that. That would be fantastic. Let's see. I got nothing on cosplay. And I was like, just put some feathers on you. I'm sure you'll be fine. Dragon Con. I know. It was a whole thing. We'll talk later, Jules. Anyone who cosplays as Chicker automatically wins. All right, so see, Luke Curtis right there says, whoever dresses as Chick, you're a winner, baby. That's kind of funny. Bird Call plushies, we're working on it. What is your favorite thing about performing Bird Call? My favorite thing, I think getting to perform with my friends is so rewarding, and it's exciting because you're getting to share this experience with each other, and sometimes it can be stressful, and it can really just go back and forth on, there's a lot to it. So I have so much that I love about it. I love the writing. I love writing it. I love puppeteering it, but I also like being behind the camera. So it's fun. It's really fun. And, with COVID, we kind of got knocked into a different direction, and I just recently talked with the cast, like, hey guys, I'm sorry that I kind of dropped the ball a little bit. And like mental health is very important. It's very important to look at. And I did step away for a while, and I know people were sending us messages, and there was a rumor in some of the messages that I was quitting Bird Call, but I'm not. I'm not quitting. That was very strange that I would quit my own show and then. What? I was like, I would at least tell people. So I think because I kind of disappeared for a little bit, like not doing live streams like we used to, people got concerned. But I'm okay. So, yes. Oh wow, this is like a demand. Where are the new podcast episodes? Where are they? I answered that earlier. They're coming back August 10th. Be there. Listen in. Hello. If Luckle doesn't watch Harry Potter, then do you watch it? Do I watch it? I've watched it. Oh, Jules, we love you. I love you too, Jules. Thank you. Wait, I remember that rumor. I got messages about it. Didn't believe it. About Harry Potter? Oh, about me not leaving. Yes. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Yes, I've watched Harry Potter. I enjoy Harry Potter. This one says, not a question, just want to say, have fun. I can't make it. I'll be at a wedding. From Ozzy and Tank. Okay, well, hope you have fun at the wedding. Hope it's wonderful. Is it you getting married? Thanks for sending that in. Let's see. This one says, what plans do you have for today? What plans do I have? Well, I did them. I went to work, performed some shows, and now I'm here talking to you fine people. Love it. Making sure I get all these questions, and then I'll go to the comments and we can do more of those. I think Did I hit the right one? Let's hope I did. Where a podcast? Okay. Oh, here we go. Does it feel like it's been 20 years since Bird Call began? Nope. Not at all. Yeah, it's been great. To me, time is just, it's its own thing. This one says, is there a Bird Call movie being made? No, not right now. Again, if it's all this kind of stuff we're all doing on our own. And I think people tend to see what we do and think, oh, okay, I don't know. It's something I'd love to do in the future. There's a storyline there that we could do for a movie. I'm sure. I'm very sure of it. What is okay, here we go. The musical is the first 5 episodes of the series. Is there anything missing that you cut that we don't know about? Yeah, there's some stuff in there that's missing. Like the first 5 episodes of Bird Call, there's other storylines we didn't add because it would have made the show way too long. Like Kiki Kookaburra's introduction. She kind of comes in at the beginning of the series because... but she's already technically a pop star at this point. So that's kind of the other storyline that we utilize, right? So, yes, there were things that we cut. In the original version, Wally and Harriet were married. So whoever saw that one, Luke Curtis directed that show. And he was fantastic at it. He came up with some really great things that we carried over into the next versions. So, yes. It's always nice because there's a lot of questions, but I don't want to leave people out. And make sure. Nope. Oh, what is my favorite Bird Call video we've done? That's a really hard question. Because I like so many. I like them all. I would say I really enjoyed working on the Sleepy Hollow Bird Call episode, where they were performing the story of Sleepy Hollow in the theater. I thought that was a lot of fun. Anytime that the characters are all together and we do something big like that, it's fun. And we shot that in one day and got it all done. And Luke as as Chickerbod Crane was really funny. And then Fal-Al there was just a lot of funny things that happened. And I wasn't in it that much because I got to sit off camera and watch these guys perform, and they're so phenomenal at what they do. I love getting to watch those guys play those characters. Like in the musical, I would sit and just kind of be like, these guys are pretty talented. I'm glad they're my friends. I gravitate to talent. I really do. I really think that's just something I love about people. So yeah, let's see what this says. My favorite probably has to be the sponsorship skit. Oh, yeah. So it's funny, that sinking sponsorship video we did it for Dragon Con in 2020. Maybe 2020. Anyway, the script had been written, and so we shortened it down for Ken Plume to showcase a part of their streaming, panel thing. I really don't know how cons work. I'm so sorry. So that one was fun, I feel interested. Thank you, Luke. Oh wow. Oh no, have I missed all your questions in this little... Oh no, that's cool. Oh, well, there you go. I could have just showed you right there. Let's see what this question is here. Was there ever a bird you wish to make a character out of? I think we've looked at so many birds. Let's see. Christmas Carol is great too much. It was. And the chicker as the ghost Marley was really funny. I really like that. Is there a bird that I wish we had made into a character? We have a character named Samantha who's a secretary. And at the time, I didn't know there were things called secretary birds. And then I saw what she could look like as a secretary bird, and I was like, wow, that's a perfect looking bird. So we've never built her. Maybe someday we'll build her. But that's a good question. So yeah, I'd say a secretary bird. Look it up. They're really cool looking. Let's see. This one says, when are we going to see Giblets and who's Fulton Macaw? Giblets. Ah, yes. The Giblets. Giblets will be... I'd say give it some time. We'll see them very... I'd say soon. Maybe within the next year we'll see Giblets. But for now we're really focusing on the characters. So, yeah. Let's see. Yes, Christmas Carol has been a tradition for me the past year. Oh, cool. I'm glad you get to watch it. Will the birds do a podcast? We have our own podcast. This is to the Puppet Hideaway. Will the birds do a podcast? We have our own Bird Call podcast. You can find at Bird Call Radio. It's on iTunes and Apple Music. It's called Bird Call on the Air. So you can listen to our show there. But I don't know if you're asking if the birds will come onto a podcast. Yeah, just go to the website and send us a request if you want us to come on for something. Let's see. Let me see if I have missed any here. Where's Francis been? I answered that one. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no, wait. I answered that already. I did. Sorry. I answered that. I told you my favorite things. I'm sorry. Trying to make sure I get all these. What is this? I want to talk to Luckle for a second. Luckle, you're amazing. You remind me of J. Pierpont Finch from How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. That's really cool. So that is funny because part of the Don't Be a Dodo song in the musical was kind of inspiration from Brotherhood of Man. I really love that scene, so... Hi, hello, hi. I saw your comment down there, Pita JK fan. Hello, hi. Like I said, I'm trying to make sure I get all these. All right, I think I saw all the questions, but if you do have questions in the comments, let me know. Something I do want to show you guys or someone. It's not Luckle yet, but oh, sorry. Let's see. Who is your favorite character? Mine is Dylan, that angry bird. Dylan's pretty great. Oh boy. I mean, people would be like, that's like asking which child's my favorite. I mean, I've always loved Fal Al. I've always loved him. But I love writing for him. And I don't know. They all have their own specific quirks. Like the main 8 characters, all 8 of these guys, like, you know, I play Luckle, so it's kind of like, it'd be weird for me, like, Luckle's my favorite. Because I play him. No, I can't do that. Fal Al, I love him because of sorry. Who cool is your pick up puppets from your musical? Yes, this is our show poster. That's just a poster. I think you can buy this. Look at me. I think you can buy this poster on our store. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Bird Call art in our office from people. They did really cool stuff. Which child is your favorite? Which child is your favorite? I mean, and Luke knows, when Luke took over Mr. Chicker, I had found a newfound love for the character. It was kind of this thing where I was like, the guy playing him at the time, Nick Pugh, was doing great, but we didn't have the puppet we have now. The puppet we had then was this awful mess of a puppet that I was just like, that's not what we asked for. So Luke came in and really brought this new life, this breath of fresh air. This breath of fresh air. I loved it. I thought he was really great. So yeah. Let's see. By the way, thanks for saying my nickname as it has to be pronounced. There you go. Yes, Pita JK fan. I have an 8x10 of that poster. Still need to frame it. Oh, you have that? You have a Ritz poster? That's how? Did we sell those? Or are you talking about this one? I'm an idiot. Look at my Bob's Burger stuff. That's great. I was going to show you. So, Kelsey is not here, or else I would ask her to come in and help with this. But I want to finally kind of showcase this character. We introduce her, and of course her name is Kiki Kookaburra. Here she is, the one and only. Yes. Now, obviously I do not do her voice because I do not play this character, but there's going to be a lot more stuff with her coming up, and, She does her thing. She's one of, and she, she's our newest character, so she's really, really cool. Yes. Let's see what this question. How did you update website of Burkle? How? We work with Squarespace. They're a great company, and they have been housing Bird Call since 2012, maybe. So yeah, the website's about 10 years old, but I like to update it every couple of years. Yes, Kiki, look at her little tail. And she's adorable. Mwah. So I'm hoping you guys see more of her soon. In the upcoming podcast, you actually get to hear her and her band, Kiki and the Eggheads. So you're gonna learn a lot more about her as we go along. But I wanted to give a little teaser of Kiki as we go along. But of course, I will happily see you later, Loke. Bring in our good pal, me, Luckle Ducklebird. Yes. Yes, I am here. I flew in. Yes. I thought it was Kiki and the Peacocks. No, there is a music group called the Peacocks in the show. There's so many characters that you look. Listen. There's so many birds we've even scratched our talons with. It's something else. It's something else, So that's just how it goes, Yes. So I haven't got to play Luckle in a while. Yeah, I just been hanging around, not doing much, just hanging around doing the things. So this whole live stream was just kind of to reacclimate doing stuff like this with you guys again, because you guys, the fans, have always been so just supportive and positive and nice to our show. And when things kind of go awry, because we're self-funded, we don't have investors. We need investors. We need that human money. Yes. So that's kind of the big thing, right? It's kind of the big thing, We just need more. If we get in the investors, if we get the money, then we will make all this stuff we have talked about. We've talked it to death. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I hope that made sense, Stop talking when I talk. Yes. So that's always fun. That's always a good time, right? And all this stuff we're announcing, it's exciting for everybody. And a book. Wow, Calvin. Just know what these millennials and we know what they love. Love a good book. I'm kidding. We love books. Yes. So that's been a lot of it, and just writing the stuff. I think my big thing is I don't like to just put stuff out for the heck of it. Like, we need to actually follow through and do good work, So yeah, one of the things that we did put out was called the Boo Chorus. Yes, and it's all the birds dressed as ghosts singing in this choir, singing boos. And it was pretty much just a joke. And I thought, I'll never do that. I don't like that idea. It's like, no. And then we did it, and we did kind of have to go at it quick because of COVID. So, yeah. All these humans and all their stuff. So, will there be a Kindle version? I don't know. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad. Jules, you did. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'll have to look. and see. Because it's a whole other ball game with getting books made. Like, geez. So yes. Hopefully. All right. I'm gonna disappear. That was Luckle, everybody. What was I gonna say? Oh, so what I would like to do toward the end here. I want to show you guys something really cool. We have a Bird Call lunchbox. Look at that. And it's like a a tin one. Isn't that fun? I mean, like I was thoroughly impressed. I was thoroughly impressed with it. So that, yeah, I think we're gonna put those on the store soon. I wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was pretty neat. And so yes, so what I would like to do though, is I want to do a. Sorry, let me make sure I have that all correct. All right. So what I'd like to do is do a trivia thing with you guys before we end this hour-long Q&A. So we'll do it. We'll do a little trivia thing, and let's see. So the show is called The Bird Calls. What's it about? It's a PETA JK fan. If you want to know more about the Bird Call, go into Bird Call's Linktree, and it'll go to our website, birdcallradio.com, and you can read all about us. We got a bunch of stuff. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yes, trivia. Yes, we'll do a quick trivia thing where I will pick someone at random, and you guys you'll come on, and so we're going to do 3 questions, and your chance to win some fun little Bird Call swag that we'll send to you. So before we do that, I always like to give people a chance in the comments to see if they have any questions that they want to ask, or you can put in the question little bar here. So no PETA with like the bread. Yeah, PETA. Yeah, not PETA. Yeah, I said PETA. Like, like the bread. So yes, so go ahead and drop any last questions you have, and then we'll go into the trivia thing as we go along. Yeah? I think that'd be pretty neat. I'm trying to make sure, because it's 3. We have 3 questions. I have 3 questions that I will happily send to you guys. So I'll let you do that. And then we'll get into the last little, 10 minutes we have on here? Because, it's exciting. It's exciting. Tell me in the comments who your favorite character is. Go ahead. And, you don't have to say Luckle because I'm here. But, but if it is, that's fine. That's fine. If Luckle is your favorite, What if we don't know any answers? If you don't know the answers, then I can't give you prizes. That's how it works. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. We have one for Luckle. That's fun. Oh, bingo. You guys are sucking up to me, and I love it. You're already winners. Let's see. Oh, hey. Oh, it's Frank. Hello, Frank. Frank likes Francis. I think that's a I don't know, because your name is Francis, and you kind of know Francis. I don't know. I see something sketchy going on there. Let's see. Emily says Dylan. Very nice. Oh yes, we love Dylan, don't we? Luckle. Okay, hello, Jacob. Let's see. But I don't know nothing about the show. Yeah. So go and my nickname. Like you say, ta-ta. What was I reading? Did I read? Oh, I was looking at Emily. Yes, of course. So I'm making sure before I start pulling people in. Yeah. Is anybody got any other questions down here before I jump into this? It's fun. It's fun times. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, has everybody listened to, or I think, if somebody's listened to the podcast episodes, the newer ones, because I know one of the questions is for that. So hopefully, okay, all right. So, if you want to be in the trivia thing, send me a request. Send Bird Call a request here, if you can see, or I don't know how you do it from your end. So yes, yeah. Send me a video request, and then I can bring you on, and we can do the little question. It'll be good times. Let me see. Is somebody sent in? Musical. All right. Making sure. And then once whoever I pick, then you can give me, or I will message you, or the Bird Call account will message you, and we'll get your information, and then we can mail you the little prizes. Because it's just fun little trivia. It's trivial. It's not a big deal. All right. Let's see. I like seeing Kiki. I like Kiki Cooper seeing her on the speed. Yeah, she's great. More of her to come. If you actually go on our Instagram, you can live from the show. Well, because this is the Bird Call account. Do you not know what the show is? You've never seen it. Okay. Well, you're on the live, so that's kind of what this is all about. It's okay. It's all right. But that's why the trivia questions are that. There's only 3 questions, so don't panic. All right. Who do I got? Who do we got? We're going to see what we get. Dun, 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 dun. Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yes.
Thanks for asking.
And tell everybody your name.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know what happened. Maybe I missed them. They were there. Oh, there they are. Okay, good.
Sorry about that.
I thought we lost you. I was nervous.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, you want me to introduce myself? Hello.
Yes, introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, I'm Jake Diffenbaugh. And of course, I know you because from Bird Call, and because my great friend of mine, Matt Spingle. I'm a host of Jake's Happy Salt Show. I actually did have you on, and
that's right.
Whenever we're doing 20th anniversary, maybe we're still gonna plan to do that, but we'll see from there. But yeah, it's much say I want to get a long introduction, and there you go. So.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Who is your favorite Bird Call character?
Okay. All right. So like I said in the comments, definitely local. But if I had to pick only 3 though, or actually if I had to pick 2, not local, probably Francis and Kiki.
Oh yeah, I mean, Franny, she's pretty great. I think she's pretty great. I'm biased, obviously. Yeah. I can't. Okay, so we're gonna do this little quiz, this little trivia thing, and you just have I'll give you one question, and then you get 4 options, and then you can win a cool Bird Call prize.
Yeah, let's see from there. And of course, if I don't get it, I don't care. Excited to try. So there you go.
Okay, so you've seen Bird Call the musical, yes?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. The character Dylan, right? Dylan Quailstein.
Yeah.
He has multiple jobs in the show, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, which of these out of the 4 jobs that I'm about to list, which one of them did he not have in the musical?
Okay.
Okay. Is it A, elevator operator, B, pizza delivery boy, C, a chef, or D, a grave digger?
Okay. Can you say it 4 options
Yeah.
again?
A is an elevator operator, B, a pizza delivery boy, C, a chef, or D, a grave digger?
Is it is it the elevator one?
No, he was an elevator. That was his first
Okay.
one.
Uh,
But here's the good thing, because you're a good sport. You're still I'm going to send you some Bird Call stickers because you're a good fan, and I appreciate that.
thank you. Thank
So
you.
I will message you, and you can send us your address, and we will send you some Bird Call stuff.
All right.
But thanks for playing. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. I will see you next time. All right.
Mm-hmm. Someone said. Okay. And speaking of there, to people just don't know.
Well, hello. Thanks for coming on, little guy. All right. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it, and like I said, we'll see you next time. All right.
All right. I see you, Kevin.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see. All right. That was fun. See, he still went a little something. All right. Let's see who we got going on next for the trivia. Hello.
Hi, people knew I'd be on here.
Well, hello, and thanks for jumping on.
Happy to be here as always.
So we're going to do this is our second trivia question. All right. So you're pretty well versed in the most recent podcast episodes, yes?
I would hope so.
Okay. All right. So here's the question, and you'll have four options to choose from. Here we go. All right. So in the episode of Unplugged, the most recent episode from season 4 for Bird Call podcast series, what is the name of the mob boss that Foul Al is confused for and arrested for? Is it A, Owly Hoot Hoot, B, Boom Patrol, C, Clyde, or D, Owl Capone?
Oh, I remember this episode. This is one I do remember. If I remember correctly, I believe that was Al Capone.
That is correct. Ding ding ding! Look at that. We're gonna send you some fun Bird Call goodies. So
Sweet.
So of course let us know. I mean, yes, send our people the thingy.
Oh yeah,
your
of
stuff.
Of course.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for playing, sir.
Of course.
I appreciate it. All right.
Of course.
You have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, always.
Let's see, that's fun. That's always fun. All right. Let's do this last one. Sorry, I thought I fixed the thing. So if you want to do the last trivia question, jump in and request, and then I'll snag you. Making sure I get everybody's names down. Bum, bum. All right, here we go. Who do we got? Hello.
Hey, Calvin.
How are you?
I'm doing all right, thanks.
You're hanging in there.
And there's my bird call poster right there in the background.
Oh wow! Look at you. Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's like all of them peeking in.
Yeah.
That's really nice. That's nice. That looks really good.
Thank
You know, I'm kind of biased, I guess, but I like it. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have it's a tough question. You know, it's really diving in deep. So let's just take a breath, center ourselves, and I'm going to ask you, and don't worry, it's for multiple choice, so you have options, obviously.
All right.
All right. Luckel Duckle Bird is, of course, known at WING as the commercial bird, right, and sponsor.
Yeah.
But that is his radio name, Luckel Duckle Bird. What is Luckel's real name? Is it A, Luther, B, Lawrence, C, Lachlan, or D, Lucifer?
That would be Lawrence.
That's correct. Lawrence is his name. Very good. He's named after my grandfather, who is no longer with us, but he lives on in that name. So look at that. Well, thank you very much, and we'll send you some fun new bird call goodies. So,
Sweet.
yes, sweet and tweet, right? Well, thanks so much, Jacob, for playing, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you have a good night.
All right. See you later.
Bye. Well, see, that's great. That's fun. Look, we did it. We did some fun bird call trivia. Whew. I was getting nervous, like these questions are so hard. So, anyway, I hope everybody had fun. This was fun to do again. Let's see. Let's see if did I miss anything in the comments? I'm so sorry. I might have missed a few things. Can we answer in the chat? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you could. Don't do it, Jules. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Yes. So before we go, I will, of course, will peek in this guy one more time because I'm that's what people are here to see is this guy, not this thing, right? So yeah, thank you guys for jumping on and tuning in to this. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, and we hope you guys keep sharing and keep following and subscribing and doing all this stuff. So yes, this would be great. I'm very excited, very happy. So thank you for being a feathered fan. Yes, thank you. All right, you guys have a good night, and yeah, just keep watching for more bird call stuff. All right, we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.